Good day, friends and fellow Magic the Gathering players. This is Ryan, your MTG Tatay. And for today, I'll be sharing with you why you should consider playing booster drafts instead of simply cracking open or buying booster packs in MTG Arena. So, to illustrate that and to show a comparison, we'll start by opening 5 booster packs of War of the Spark in order for us to have an idea what we can actually expect in a typical booster pack here in MTG Arena. Unlike in real life or paper magic, in MTG Arena, a booster pack contains 8 cards. So there is a slot for a 1 rare or mythic, 2 slots for uncommon, and 5 slots for common cards. So here, highlighted is a wild card. So wild card is very ideal because it adds flexibility to the desired card that you want. And of course, the availability of wild card in a pack varies. So normally a wild card, just like here, an uncommon wild card appeared in place of of an uncommon slot. So um, this is the major difference, the number of cards that you can expect in a typical booster pack in MTG Arena, which is, for the purposes of this video, wild card and actual cards will count them as a total number of cards in a pack. So for our second pack, there's no wild card yet. We're not sure if the rare or mythic card will be a wild card, but again, what I'd like to point out is the total number of cards, including wild cards, be the wild card or an actual card. So for our second pack, we'll see if our rare or mythic is actually a wild card and it's an actual card. As you can see here, this second pack is a typical booster pack that we can expect in Magic the Gathering Arena. Personally, I would prefer a pack with more wild cards because wild cards are the type of card in MTG Arena that gives you more flexibility in terms of a specific card that you might be lacking in your deck, or a specific card that you would want to try out but you still have not acquired it in your collection. So personally, I would always prefer a wild card in a booster pack instead of an actual card, not unless it's really the type of card that I'm lacking in my collection. So here we got a second uncommon wild card, and this is quite a lucky pack having a mythic wild card in it. So for our third card, third pack, we got 2 uncommon wild cards and 1 mythic wild card in total. So let's proceed with our fourth pack. And there you have it. We got a common wild card and an actual rare card with this particular pack. So for our last pack, another typical pack. So all are actual cards, 1 rare or mythic slot and 2 uncommon slots and 5 common slots. So there you have it. That's what you can expect in cracking open 5 booster packs in MTG Arena, which is 8 cards per pack for a total of 40 cards. At this point, I'd like to take time to show you, as you can see in front of us at the storefront of Magic the Gathering Arena, the cost of 1 booster pack is equal to 1,000 gold. So if we go back to our illustration earlier, wherein we opened 5 booster packs, that actually cost us 5,000 gold or equivalent to one booster draft here in MTG Arena. So my point is, for the same amount of gold, instead of simply cracking open booster packs, which I understand we get the thrill and excitement and also grow our collection, what I am recommending is actually spend the same amount of gold to actually start playing booster drafts for the added value that you will get out of your 5,000 gold. The first added value that you get in playing booster draft in MTG Arena is that you get more cards. As you can see here, a typical booster pack in MTG Arena only contains 8 cards, while in a booster draft, a typical pack contains 14 cards. So there's 1 slot for the rare or mythic, and then 3 slots for the uncommon, and 10 slots for the common card. So it's like twice the amount of common cards in a booster draft than opening simply a booster pack. So in total, you get 2 more cards, which is 42 cards in total if you do a booster draft, but there's actually a bonus. By simply joining a booster draft, you automatically get an extra 1 pack, even if you have 0 wins for that particular event. So in total, from the 42 cards that you get in the booster draft, you also get an additional pack which contains 8 cards for a total of 50 cards. So to summarize, by joining a booster draft, you actually get 10 more cards out of the same amount of gold that you spend. Second added value that you get in playing booster drafts, instead of simply buying booster packs and cracking open those packs, is that you get more fun. What do I mean by this? Most of the cards that we opened from our booster packs, we don't actually get to play with them, not unless we open specific cards that are gonna make it to our deck. And in a booster draft or a limited format, this is the ideal scenario where we could actually enjoy most of the cards that are printed in the current sets and maybe discover new cards that can actually make it to our current constructed decks. Third added value that you get in playing booster draft is that you get to develop your limited skills. This is my own personal opinion, and I hope I'm not sounding offensive when I share my observation. I feel that most of the Magic players in the Philippines are solely focused in their constructed skills. So what do I mean by that? People or Magic players in the Philippines prefer to play constructed events, and very few, in my own personal observation, are actually paying attention to their limited or drafting skills, which I personally feel is very important if a particular Magic the Gathering player is aiming to actually progress or compete in high levels of plays, which also require limited skill or drafting skill familiarity aside from expertise in a given constructed format. So I believe this third added value is the most important because we get to develop our limited skills and make our skills or help us improve as a holistic Magic the Gathering player. For our fourth and last added value in playing booster drafts in Magic the Gathering Arena is that you get to earn gems. Once you join a booster draft in Magic the Gathering Arena, it actually allows you or gives you an opportunity to convert your gold into gems, which you can actually use to join more events or buy more products in the Magic the Gathering Arena store. Of course, the number of gems that you get to earn may vary and will solely depend based on the number of wins that you get to rack up in that particular booster draft event. So there you have it. Those are the 4 added values that I think, and if you consider to play booster draft, that you could actually maximize or take advantage of. And if you get to watch this video, I hope you find this information useful. Please feel free to share it to your friends and to our fellow Magic the Gathering players. Once again, thank you for watching, thank you for your time, and I'll see you soon.